I'm here. Yes. Everyone took over. We had double Raz 2 weeks ago on a Saturday and a Sunday. And then we had Kure and Dead Carl doing my live last Saturday. So now I'm here. It's me. I am in the house, as the youth say. Although probably that's the youth of about 20 years ago. But I am back. It is Saturday. How are we? Everybody, how are we doing? Are we ready for some fun? Well, you've come to the wrong place. Human thought that was funny. Hello, Ruth, first. Hey, Sock Monkey. Ooh, shades, nice. How are we all? It is the weekend. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. I don't know, that's it. I haven't got anything else to say now. I'll just go, bye. Hello, Kaluna. Hello, I am here. I am back. Right, Sock Monkey, yes, you found the new stickers. One of the things that was requested last week, for the love of God, I don't know why, but it was Zelo's arsehole. So that's what that is, Sock Monkey. That's Zelo's green puckered backside. Zelo's little green plushy starfish, if you will. Hello, Anachronist, greetings. Hey, Nikki, you found me on a Saturday. That's, well, potentially terrifying. The human still hasn't got over baby shame last week, which is another one of the stickers. You asked for Zelo's butthole baby shame. Yes, we have a lovely little Christmassy baby shame sticker there, Anachronista. And another one. What was the other one? Oh, Gordon Ramsay. I think Paula wanted Gordon Ramsay. Kaluna, you meant it with an exclamation mark. I did wonder. It sounded a little bit accusatory, like "Hey," and not "Hey." But you know, that's nice. Nikki, will I let you in the gang? Do you mean like when we say the gang? Do you mean like Kure and me, like that gang, or do you mean like where everybody uses the stickers? If you mean where everyone uses those stickers, Nikki, that's a subscription that you have to pay for, and somewhere on the screen there's a little gold star. It could be anywhere, but you hit that and then you pay, and then you get to use all the stickery things. If that's what you mean, Nikki. Hello, Mr. Werewolf Dude. But of course you don't need to pay for anything just to join our company. Anachronista, your father is here and he's confused. Excellent. Let's see if we can really build on that as the hour goes on, shall we? I like to think if someone out there hasn't stumbled across this and isn't confused, then I haven't done my job properly. I like to think it starts with confusion and then moves on to bafflement, and then it's at some point I just break them. At some point people just give up and go, "Oh, fuck it, I'm here, I may as well join in. I can't resist it any longer." It's kind of like torture. You got to snap in the end. Nikki, what wasn't chocolate? Nikki, I think you've got your own problems there. Slay, Paula. Jingle, jingle. Anyway. Yes, Bosh. Mr. Werewolf Dude, you've worked through all the stickers there. I just think that if you didn't know that was supposed to be Zelo's backside, you probably wouldn't. So, yeah. Diana and Jean say, "Hi, sexy." Well, hi. And I am indeed sexy. Thank you for noticing. Smarter than most humans. It usually takes them a while to realise. Nikki, you're going to eat the sweets and walk out the shop. I wouldn't do that. You're going to be in trouble, Nikki. I do not condone this behaviour. It's one thing to make the human almost die by laughing too much over baby shame, but it's another casual thievery, or even professional thievery. It's not condoned by my channel. Thank you. Good morning, Yvonne. I like the way you've joined just as we're about to have Nikki arrested live. them. They'll let you go in a second. In a second. Right. Oh, Ruth, you have your Valentine's Raz shirt on, which is worth mentioning, by the way, everyone in the UK, T-shirts, free postage for the UK, link in profile and all that. And a gentle reminder that at the end of September, all the designs will be discontinued. All of them. Yes, the Basement Crew, the Fuck It Bucket, the lot. They're going. We will have a small but delicious selection for Spooky Month. And then they'll only be here for Spooky Month. And then we'll have a whole new collection. Hopefully. I'm trying not to big it up too much because, like, none of them are done yet. and the human is slowly sweating and despairing next to me. But it's fine. They all ended at the end of September. We have some nice spooky ones, which I might tell you about later, actually, because the spooky ones are, in progress. It's just all of the rest of them that are nowhere. Anyway, Kaluna, once you're broken, that's it. Yeah, that's my secret. Keep you coming back. Diana and Jing, you like my ears wiggling? I get very enthusiastic. What can I say? I'm not as young as I once was. My antenna used to be perking. I'm sure my ears didn't used to flap quite so much. But it happens when I get excited. Anyway. Oh, Paula, your live glitches. I don't think it's me. I think I'm good. I don't have any warnings in the corner of my screen. Although if it said unstable, I'd just be looking that way, Hello, Harry. Weird. You're here for what? I'm sorry, you've come to the wrong place, Harry. You know that. Oh, anachronism to your skin. I know this is the curse of adulthood, isn't it? Bring back the days when all you had to do was do a bit of washing up and hoover your room, and then you'd find yourself with money in your pocket, right? Those are the days. Anyway, Miss Werewolf, did you like my shirt? Why, thank you. It has little planes on. Yeah, how your primitive Earth technology. Hello, Ace, the most stylish Zoola. I know, right? You've all been deprived of my style for several weeks. Last week, Kure and Dead Carl had my slot, as it were. Nothing like that. It's not a euphemism. We didn't get up to any shenanigans. And then the previous week, you had double Raz. You had a Raz attack. Which, by the way, Raz will be here tomorrow, usual time for an escape room. If you find this baffling, seriously, stick around for tomorrow. You might lose the will to live. Oh, Yvonne, you're trying to figure out what design is. I think I just told you. It's little aeroplanes. I'll move closer. There we go, little planes doing little loop-de-loops. Very primitive, very primitive. Is Dead Carl going to dress up as a live Carl? Do you know what? I don't know what's going to happen for Halloween. We know a couple of things. Bum, bum, bum. Should we do a big announcement? Or shall I get to the end of the thingies? Messages. I'll get to the end of the messages. Oh, it's TikTok on the school holidays. Maybe that's why. Emma, hello. Emma, will the human be able to re-add the designs at a later date? Well, it's not as if the human has to delete them, like from her computer or anything. We're just going to discontinue them. So, I mean, if people really wanted, I guess nearer Christmas we could have a blast of a design for like a week or something. But basically, you can only have so many designs, and the human wants to make way. So that's where they're going. And then we'll have cool designs for Spooky Month, and then cool designs. Whoa, babe, thank you. Ruth, thank you. Right. Harry, my antennas still work. They're just not as pert as they were. I'll have you know. Thank you very much, casting your aspersions. I'm a bit behind with the message. Hello, Woodwitch. Hello. Nikki, all you had to do was kiss a few people and you have money in your pocket. Oh, are we going to suggest what you do for a living, Nikki? I'm not judging. Paula, you're going to miss tomorrow. Oh, Paula, it's only your child. We're more important than that. Come on, Paula. Get your priorities right. They're only your children. We're your forever family now. Your forever family. Yeah, that. Okay, Paula, I guess we'll let you off. Right. Oh, hello, Froggets. I'm really behind. How did I get so far behind with the bloody messages, for goodness sake? I just very plainly, I see what you did. Anyway, I'm really behind with the message, everybody. So I'm going to try and catch up. But it's probably going to be a nightmare. I'm probably going to miss loads. Hello, Philip. What's Bletton's favourite ice cream fan tune? The one round here plays Match of the Day. It's quite terrifying. And then the human was just sat in the garden the other day. I mean, in between rain showers. And it started playing. And then it did that thing where it sort of moved into the distance. And it got slightly out of tune. And either the human was a little bit squiffy, or the ice cream apocalypse began. Because it was very disconcerting. A tinkly version of Match of the Day. And it goes, ding, 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 ding. I thought it was going to be the end of the world. I guess you had to be there. Moving on. Paula, I'm never going to get to the end of the messages. I think you're right. Nikki, you think we should dress up as the human for Halloween? Maybe. Michael, you want to know what we're talking about today? I don't know yet. Usually it's just we just go whatever whatever way the conversation takes us. Yeah. Paula, have we decided if the human is a figment of our imagination yet? Yes. Well, I mean, the human isn't sure. The human has gone into a serious existential crisis. But sadly, I can confirm, because she's sat far too close to me right now, I can confirm she is real. She doesn't know it yet, so let's keep playing on that. We don't want her getting too confident. She'll get ahead of herself. Hello, Rich. The first thing you've heard is they aren't as pert as they once were. Curse of old age. Rich, curse of old age. Paul, your kids ruin everything. I know, right? I know. like little parasites, aren't they? Little parasites. Richie plays Popeye for you. Oh, now there's a tune we haven't heard in a long time. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I live in a caravan. There's a hole in the middle where I like to piddle. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Is that the original lyrics? My goodness, where did that come from? Okay, we've just lost the human anyway. Paula, you're going to dress up as the human for Halloween? Because you're definitely a figment of your imagination. Well, Paula, I mean, we're all worried that we're figments of your imagination, aren't we? It's terrifying. Ace, this is going to be a wild one. And that was before I sang. Was that before or after I sang Popeye? Who knows? It's the human a glitch in the Matrix. If she is, then the Matrix is fucked. That's quite hard to say. The Matrix is fucked. Say that really quick, everybody. Say it at home out loud right now. Say it really, really fast. It's tricky, isn't it? Anachronist just go into the garden and shut the door. Some people just don't have the stamina, do they? Eh? They don't even have the stamina to stick around and be broken, honestly. Paula, so since I'll never get to the end of the messages, do my announcements. Anyway, Paula, if you want typing, you should be tapping. Quite right, Paula. You show him who's boss. Kaluna. I'm Papa the Sailor Man. I live in a garbage can. I turned on the heater and... Whoa! Galuna, I really shouldn't have. I should have read it before I started singing, shouldn't I? Just goes to show how much I trust you people. When will I learn? The Matrix is about changing back your gender. Nikki, you're making about as much sense as always. I love it. Oh, Mr. Werewolf Dude, I'm strong to the finish because I eat my spinach. See how I read that first before I said that out loud? Just in case. Anyway, you'll never leave me a tray. Hello, Apple user. What's my opinion on potatoes? Well, would you believe? I have many opinions. I'm going to say mash is quite lowly. But I'm going to say that anything more sort of crispy, so a wedge, a chip, a French fry, if you're across the pond, they rank higher. And then at the top, the best thing you can do with a potato, roast the fucker with goose fat and shit. Well, no shit, just goose fat and stuff. Yeah, that's the best thing you can do with a potato. Roast it. Anyway, since that's taking care of the really important stuff, like like my opinion on potatoes, I'm going to say hello to Deanna. Hello. Right. Philip, I've got the power to pick up a flower. That's He-Man, right? Hello, Andred Wintersbane. Double baked. But why bake when you can roast? Is my question, Andred? That's the important stuff. Yeah. Right. Anyway. Oh, Anachronistic, we're not back to night soil, are we? Paula, which bit made you hungry? The potatoes or the shit? Anyway. Mr. Werewolf Dude, roasted potatoes with apple juice? I bet you still ate them, though. Was it as bad as it sounds? I don't know. Human, but are you manhandling me? Are you trying to hold my hand? Pack it in. Potato pancakes. Ooh, now my mind is open to this. It was nice, Mr. Werewolf Dude. Cool. Wonder what they're like inside of them. Smashed potatoes are baked and crispy all at once. Oh, now what are the flavour profiles like on that, Paula? Anyway, was I going to tell you what I have planned for Spooky Month? Shall I? A couple of live things. Have I met the Smash Martians, Mr. Werewolf Dude? I don't know how to break it to you. They were merely a marketing ploy. Yeah, they're not real like us. Yeah. Anachronistic father is going home. Oh. Apple user, you started a massive side rant by accident. Do you know what? That happens more often than you'd think. I feel like it's little questions like that where you really learn where people's boundaries are. And it turns out that almost everybody has an opinion on potatoes. Who knew? Albus does spooky stuff. M&S sandwich meal deal. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Anyway, more food. You take baked potatoes, flatten them, cover in olive oil, and bake. I sort of feel like the smothering of oil is important to anything you do with a potato. It seems. Oh, and Acra's just. See, I got so excited then. The words didn't form as they should have. Anachronista just upped the game here. Cheesy chips. I remember a while ago now, I don't think there was a live that we did that didn't have the mention of cheesy chips sooner or later. Oh, my word. Um, yeah, what did we talk about for over an hour? Perky antenna and potatoes. Loaded chip. Oh, don't. Do you know what, Nikki? Nikki, the human is very, very late to chips with mayonnaise. The human did not used to do mayonnaise and chips. They were two things that were not allowed to coincide. But yeah, mayonnaise and chips is good. Jam? Oh, Nikki, you've just blown it. And by the way, if we're talking about meal deals, I'll be honest, one that was really, really good is the Co-op meal deal. I'm just saying, very, very good. Does the human know about potato waffles? They're waffly versatile, I'll have you know. You have to be a certain age for that. And then go cuckoo afterwards, but it's probably better don't explain it. I'll just leave it there. Chips and mustard? No, Paula, no. Chips and mayonnaise. Oh, apple juice makes you throw up? Oh dear, maybe you've had too much of it. Ruth, it's lucky you've had your pub dinner already. Well, Ruth, you've just topped it and you're going to make all of us feel even worse now that you've had your pub dinner. Mr. Welford, everyone's favourite crisp flavour. Prawn cocktail is a controversial one, isn't it? Isn't it? Although, I mean, if you haven't had a skip and it fizz on your tongue, have you really lived? Have you really lived? I don't think so. Oh, Ruth, it was a roast beef carvery. I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm not talking to you. Paula, you went through a phase where you waffled everything. Okay. The human did go through a phase a few weeks ago where she just wanted to breadcrumb everything. So, I mean, seriously, even the healthy stuff. She breadcrumbed courgettes. It was quite nice. It was quite nice. Kaluna, you haven't even had breakfast and now you want chips. Well, that's going to kick off your day as it needs to, right? There is something about the human condition where sometimes it just needs very densely packed, fatty, covered carbohydrates. Get those potatoes in your belly. It'll be like a hug from the earth is what it is. Yeah. Oh, dirty chips. Cheese and tomato puree. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the whole tomato ketchup. It's just like posh grown-up tomato ketchup, I guess. Wow, we're really, really plumbing the philosophical depths, aren't we? Anachronist, you haven't lived? You mean you've never had a skip and had a tinkle on your tongue? Honestly, if I'm not a fan of bucket lists. I think they're bollocks, really. We're more of a fan of bucket lists around here, obviously. Um, but if anything should be on bucket lists, it should be really simple, attainable, inexpensive experiences. So, for instance, like if you've never tried Marmite, have some Marmite. If you have tried Marmite, have Marmite and peanut butter together at once. If you've never had a prawn cocktail skip fizz on your tongue, do it. Live, people! Live, people! Shake and bake. Is that like breadcrumbs and seasonings all in one, and then you shake and bake? I guess I probably could have figured that one out. I should have said all of that in my head, I suppose. Nikki, I can breadcrumb you. Nikki, I'm worried. Now, Christy, you won't go wrong with cheesy chips. I want cheesy chips now. Hello, Skip. Couch in a different shirt. Are you implying that my personal hygiene is not up to the right levels usually, Skip? Like, oh, hello, newsflash, Zoola's changed their shirt. I'll have you know, I'm very clean. I'm constantly licking my pelt. Right. Marmite is amazing, Paula. That is correct. Anachronistic. That's a weird one. You don't like Marmite, but you do like Twiglets. Twiglets are great. They are great. Do you know what though? They like round here. I'm not blaming anyone, but I'm just saying, you know, she's letting the team down. They're more of a Christmas thing, you know, when you get the pots of them and you have them at Christmas, and just like that. When did you last have just a casual packet of Twiglets, human? I don't know. Emma Marmite is not disgusting. You are wrong. It is beautiful and necessary. Peanut butter and raw onion. Oh, Nikki, no, 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 no. Anachronista, what's my undershirt? Oh, human, should we be all butch? And it'll almost be as if we planned this to plug the fact that the t-shirt designs are all finishing at the end of September. Ready? Roar! Ah! That was very butch. Very tough. Basement crew, yeah! How's that for an advert? It mild-mannered me. I am, you know, sat here in my lovely shirt, getting a lot of love. A lot of you have really loved this shirt. And then all of a sudden, raw! Like Hulk or something. Bosh! Basement crew, bitches! Yeah. Available via the link in my profile with free UK postage all weekend. And all designs, even this one, will be gone by the end of September. Yeah. Wow. I mean, sometimes humanists, I almost think we planned this. And then I look in your eyes and I realise this was dumb fucking luck, wasn't it? Hey? Human, it's okay. Okay. There, human. Anyway, Kaluna, you think you're too American for Marmite? I mean, I do get why some people don't like it. It does have an aftertaste. You do have to really like it because the taste basically stays with you for 24 hours. So, yeah. Anachronistia is a winter thing for you. Oh, maybe the human isn't as weird as I thought then. After Eights, Mr. Werewolf Dude. Definitely a Christmas thing. You don't have them all year round and then you eat a whole box in one sitting. That's Christmas. Philip, your town smells like Marmite and hops. Really. Everyone seems to have really loved the whole shirt thing. Wonderful. Hello. Oh my God, is that Ray? Yahoo, indeed. You've obviously joined it at an appropriate moment. Anachronist to remind you to order next weekend. Well, I mean, I would say we're going to mention it every live, but you know what the human's like. We can't guarantee it. Nikki, if I think that's butch, I'll scream my head off when I see you. the bar is low, Nikki. Endred, you can confirm humans are bad at planning it. All of you? Oh, I thought it was just this one. She she has a lot of ideas, but most of them are very bad. What are they mints? After Eights. Yeah, they're like creamy mint in the middle of dark chocolate. So they're like thin and crispy. And then they've got just like minty creaminess in the middle. But they're very nice. After Eights and Scrooge. After Eights and Muppet Christmas Carol. I have to say that's what makes Christmas. Paula, you want me to do an impression of the human? Well, oddly enough, Paula, that segues me perfectly into our next live goal. Our next live goal is that I'll do impressions of the gang. So we need one more subscriber. My goodness, I've never noticed how flabby my chin is getting. I know it's another age thing, but I just sort of caught sight of myself as I was looking up then. Ugh. Anyway, I'm only looking up because that's where the star is for me. If anyone wants to subscribe, I'll do impressions. How about that? Anyway. Anachronistic, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh, I've done it again with my flabby chin. Look, it's like a turtle. Human, I'm gonna need a bit of work done. See, Anachronistic, even that is too much planning, isn't it? I mean, it's moments like that that just makes me think of how Slay has just stayed there. For how long now? Andy's mints or peppermint patties? I'll have to take your word for all of that. Mr. Werewolf, the human works too hard. He does not work hard enough, I will have you know. Yvonne, it's a wonderful life for you. Really? See, I have a bit of a problem with Christmas films. There's something about it in the lead up to Christmas, whereas like any film will make you blub. Like just all this tugging at heartstrings. No, no. I want a drink and a laugh. I don't want any of this emotion. I spend the whole of the rest of the year keeping that at bay. I don't want any at Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean, Skip. No. Right. Aging bodies are morally neutral. Oh, Paula, I feel like you've just held me to account. Paula, what you've actually caught is this odd thing that everybody does to themselves that they would never ever do to anyone else. I'd never be in the middle of a conversation and go, wow, their neck looks fucking weird. Go, oi, oldie, check your neck out. You'd never do it, would you? And yet, we do it to ourselves. So I don't want anybody else doing that, okay? I hope you're paying fucking attention, everybody. I don't want any of you nodding off just because I haven't made it to the end of the messages yet. Okay? None of that doing what I've just done. Thank you. Hello, Max. Beautiful Daddy is indeed here. Welcome. Anachronistic, you're an idea person, not a doing person. Sounds like the human. Very much. It's our motto now, Yvonne. That is true. That is true. It is. We would be lost without it, wouldn't we? Yeah. Is Gremlins a Christmas film? I don't think so, Nikki, is it? Like, does it happen at Christmas? Isn't it traditional to have a family argument? Yes, Mr. Werewolf Dude. Do you know what the humans' family argument is always about? Without fail, every year, it's about the cooking on Christmas Day of whatever meat gets slung in the oven where everything else is cooking, that they're not even going to have on Christmas Day. No, it's that they're going to have the next day on Boxing Day. And they will argue about it. Every year. I'm not saying it drives me insane, but I'm just saying it's chuff, you know? Paula, I will allow Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. White Christmas, Nightmare Before Christmas, yes. March of the Wooden Soldiers. Oh, I don't think I know that one, Yvonne. I might check that out. Is the Goonies a Christmas film? Does that happen at Christmas? Does it? I'm confused now. I think if anyone else had said it, I'd probably agree completely. But I hate to say it, I think it's just the fact that it's Nikki that makes me wonder. Sorry, Nikki. Right, I'm really behind with the messages, but I'm glad everybody's paying attention now. Right. Oh, the Hallmark Channel. I can imagine, Skip. Made for TV movies. Ah! Is there a phrase that shrivels one's soul more than made for TV? No. Gremlins does take place at Christmas. Do you know what? I didn't know that. It's been a very long time. Mostly because when the human was very little, there are a couple of films. I mean, yeah, she is quite old, so I don't know what year Gremlins was. But there were a couple of films that she was probably watched when she was too young for. And they really freaked her out. And one was Gremlins, so we haven't watched it since. And the other one was Beetlejuice. And that used to freak her out because you know what it's like when you've got an older sibling. So her brother, knowing she was freaked out, would go, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. And then at that point, the human would just have a complete fucking meltdown. So, siblings! This live was brought to you by the enduring trauma of siblings. Anyway, I'm really behind with the messages. How did this happen? How did this happen? Hello, piano. Sweeney Todd, it has snow. Wow, the bar is getting lower and lower and lower, isn't it? If it's got snow in it. um, no, Goonies is, we say no. The consensus is no for Goonies, Nikki. Made for TV requires copious amounts of alcohol. Now you're speaking the human's language, Paula. Hello, Doll Collective. Hello. Anachronist, you think we should have a watch party for Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? Do you know what? The human has never seen that. And she's been told many, many a time that she really fucking should. But she hasn't. The Poseidon Adventure, Philip, it goes on for days. No. 2001 Space Odyssey did it for you, Kaluna. Doll Collective, Bride of Chucky. Yes, Paula, I only said it twice. I'm not stupid. Don't you know what'll happen? Honestly. Sponsored by Siblings and Potatoes, which aren't dissimilar, if I'm honest. Yeah. Is Aliens a Christmas film? No. Anyway. Oh, Paula, you have a younger sibling that you've traumatised. You say might have. I don't buy it. Nothing says Christmas like biting into a human meat pie with a toenail in it. Wow, piano, you fit right in here, don't you? Eh? Oh, Anachronista, do I have Discord? No, I don't. Every so often, Anachronista, Discord crops up. And you're lucky that Zara and Chloe aren't on, actually. Otherwise, they'd both nag me. They both think that I should have a Discord and that we should all, congregate virtually. I don't know what the word is. Converse, I suppose. Maintain discourse. Ugh. Anyway, I don't have a Discord. I should have Discord. I do not. I did try it a long time ago, and I found it quite high maintenance. Mostly because, like everything that I find difficult, I have to rely on the human for it. And she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. Now the Christmas special. Yes, everybody, the Christmas special. Now this is a thing of beauty. Now, do you? Every year there's a Christmas special that you're looking forward to, and you're like, oh, I can't wait. But I mean, TV isn't what it used to be. It used to be you'd watch it live. Has the Christmas special lost its shine as well? Are people really looking forward to the Christmas specials in the same way that they used to? I don't know. Piano, don't be sorry. You're among friends. Froggies, put it on the whiteboard. Froggy's Discord has been on and off the whiteboard for about a year. Seriously, the human's cackle is one of shame. Every so often she's like, yeah, I'll get round to that. And then it's like, whoop, off the whiteboard is just too much. It's too overwhelming. Yvonne, what is Discord? Discord is a way that we basically it's kind of a social media, but it's a place where people can talk and chat and see stuff that it's completely free, but it's just not at the mercy of the TikTok gods. So, oh yeah, but I've just seen Paula put it. Paula put it much better than that. It's like Facebook, but better. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Kaluna. Why is it called Discord? I don't know. That's the short answer. Yvonne, it's more than just picture sharing. You can talk and... I was going to say talk and shit just as my response, my default response to it. But we know what happened with potatoes and shit, so I won't do that. And actually, so you can help. I'll see if the human can figure it out. Discord is a distraction, Paula. Well, let's put it this way. It's not going to be on the human's agenda for a couple of weeks. Now, I am fully aware that I am way behind with the messages, but I have to tell you this before I forget. Because I've been talking about T-shirts a lot, and I was going to let you know a couple of ideas I've got for Halloween. But before that, we will have our lives as usual next week. But the following week... there will be no lives. I'm sorry, everybody. Please try and control yourself. But the human is having a little bit of time off. And to be fair, since she came back from COVID, she's only had one day that she's not had alive. So, yeah, next weekend as usual. Following weekend, no lives. But don't forget as well that Monday, if you're a subscriber, if you're one of the lovely subs, yum yum, you have the special sub only live on Monday. Right, where was I? Blueberry, you seem desperate for my attention, and yet you also seem not very nice. So I don't know what that's about. Anyway, what would be our collective noun, Mr. Werewolf? Did I tremble to think? Paula, there's been no Doctor Who skits. What do you mean by us? We haven't mocked Doctor Who? I don't know. I'm too far behind with the messages. But thank you everybody for explaining what Discord is. That's cool. Hello, Kyle. Good afternoon. I'm behind with the messages, so I don't know how long you've been there. Anyway, night soil again. Paula, you're saying what? And it's right after you've used the Zoola butthole emoji. I presume you're saying what? Because I've just caught up to the bit where I said there won't be any lives in 2 weeks' time, and not wondering what the hell that's supposed to be. But yes, everybody, it's the human really wrestles with this sort of thing. It's especially hard now that we've got subs and everything, and she's very much like, oh, if people pay money for this now. It's not just me fanning about. But yes, so I'm giving you advance warning, and when the time comes around, I will put a memo in my bio on TikTok, just so that you're sure. But yes, there won't be the usual lives. But the human does have some lovely special lives planned for Spooky Month, which I will tell you about in a minute to cheer you up, I'm sure. I don't know what you're going to do. It's just a week, guys. It's just a week. We'll be fine. I haven't done any Doctor Who skits. Do you know what, Paula? It's funny. It's funny because the human used to be, neck deep in the Doctor Who fandom. And then I can only think that a couple of years ago she had a job, in the before times, that must have meant that she was working when Doctor Who was on. And she just sort of slipped out and then never managed to catch up again. And now it feels like hard work. So maybe we should. Sad, Paula. I know, Paula. Sad, sad, sad. We'll see what we can do. Oh, God, Nikki's just randomly said chocolate buttons. I have no idea what that was about. Who would win in a fight between me and the Doctor? Well, I would be, very on brand and say I'll win against all of them. But it might depend on which Doctor. I fancy my chances against some better than others. Yeah. Just saying. Oh, Paula, sip music. Human, you haven't had a single sip. It's... My goodness, it does feel like we've been going at 90 miles an hour today. Human, take a sip. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness. Right. So, Apple user, what's my opinion on Ryan Reynolds? Well, if Josh was on this live, and it's a very, very rare one that there's no Josh, Josh would say that Bletton is just like Ryan Reynolds. And then he'd probably say that Bletton is just like The Rock. And then the whole conversation would spiral. My goodness, I think there's only a handful of lives that Josh has never joined. I'm suddenly scared. Yvonne, you didn't pass the Matt Smith era. It's exactly the same, Yvonne. It's exactly the same point. Exactly the same point. Just didn't quite take to him as a Doctor, I think. Got hard work. Anachronist or anywhere nice? Margate. It's about like that. The human will be going to Dorset. And the human realised that she's just sort of having a week's retirement. She's literally going to where people go to end their days. So yeah. Hello, Lee. Welcome back, Lee. Reckon you could take Baker? You strangle him with that scarf. This got dark, right? No, Bletton is like the Rock. Yvonne, like Dwayne. That's what Josh would say. I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, Nikki, you're going to Rome. Anachronist said, what? I've forgotten what prompted that. Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel. What? Mr. Werewolf Dude, you used to live in Dorset, and then you moved a bit further along the coast. Basically, that's all the human does. Just shuffles up and down the coast a bit. Maybe the human could go to one of the places Nikki mentioned. Again, Yvonne is shuffling up and down the coast. Go to Colgate or go to Writhing. That was the... Now, the human thinks that what Nikki was trying to say was Polgate and Worthing. But it came out as Colgate and kitchen, Writhing. Anachronist, you're going to the kitchen. Nice. Hello, Bailey. Do I support genocide? I have no clue what you're talking about. But I'm game. Windmills of my mind, yes. Yes. But I don't know what started it. But it's supposed to be. Well, Skip. I think it was a typo. In the same way, in the same way that last week Nikki kept saying baby shame instead of baby sham. She said Colgate when she meant Polgate. And I think writhing was supposed to be worthing. But we're basically, this is, my lives have just become a long round of interpreting what Nikki is saying. Frogis, I know, if only I had something to direct you. Something that's as accurate as it possibly could be. Oh, I said something about spiralling in Acronister. I see. Right. So, apple users, do I like Jaffa cakes? I do. You can get them in different flavours, you know. But, and this is the question that is either going to make everyone scratch their heads or get them really worked up. Is a Jaffa cake really a cake? Yeah. Anachronistic, you'd like baby shame stickers for real life? Just to confuse them. Oh, Apple user, you were triggered straight away, isn't it? It's a cake! Now Apple user, you started it with the potatoes. It's come right back at you, hasn't it? And hello, Jimmy Ribbit. Hello. How are you, sir? I am clearly in my prime. How are you? Full moon, half moon, total eclipse. That is the only thing you should be doing with Jaffa cakes. Trust me. Yes, anachronistic. Biscuit for tax purposes. Found in the biscuit aisle amongst all the biscuits. But is it a cake? You can dunk it, which means it must be like a biscuit. If it's dunkable, it's biscuit, right? Anyway, now that we've worked through all of that, Apple user, it's a cake and you will die on this hill. Okay, so we agreed that Jaffa cakes are cakes. The only thing upsetting Ace is how small they are. I know, right? Oh, Nikki trusts you to be the only one who says it's not a biscuit. It's not a cake, it's a biscuit. Oh, Jimmy, you're a grown-up. I know weekend just means housework, right? It's so temporary. I mean, I know you humans are primitive, but can't we figure out easier things to do? A self-cleaning home, please? I don't know. And now, because you can dunk cake slices, can you though? Doesn't that just make them all crumble and weird? They are teeny tiny. Oh, next to Jammy Dodgers, Yvonne. Oh, now you're really living the life. Jammy Dodgers. Oh, Jimmy, the clue's kind of in the name. So we think they're cakes. So it's only. Oh, Lee. A cake goes hard when it's stale, whereas a biscuit goes soft. Bosh! Take it out of that, everybody. No, Froggish, you're not a biscuit. Hello, Mutu. You've joined at the point of complete insanity now. We're all. Apple user, there was indeed a court case, yes. And it is decreed it's a cake. Is cake code for something else in proper British? No. Although there was that thing. What was it called? That sort of mock thing where they set people up to do infomercials, claiming that cake was the name of a designer drug. And so you had people like Noel Edmonds doing a very earnest piece to camera going, kids, don't do cake. Stuff like that. What was that? I can't be the only one that remembers that. But as far as I'm aware, Yvonne, I don't know, maybe that makes me old. Maybe cake is something and I just don't know what it is. Oh, Anacris, you didn't say you should, you just said you can. Okay. Bread and cola. And I've done fries in chocolate milkshake. Nom nom. That's the spirit, Jimmy. Live in squalor with 10-foot grass. Yes, we found the solution. Ooh, and next the jam tarts, like the Queen of Hearts. Yeah. Jammy Dodgers or tart? Oh, Muja, did you miss the discussion about Doctor Who that we had just now? Maybe. Oh, Yvonne, $6 a packet. I tell you what, the way things keep going over here, there'll be that much over here before long, Yvonne. Paula, please don't confuse poor Nikki. I have no idea what Nikki said to make you respond. I'm bigger on the inside, but please. McVitie says cake. Oh, okay, Jimmy, that's your proof. The people who make it say it's cake. We'll see. Frog is cake or death, indeed. Brass eye was it, Jimmy? Thank you. Nikki, what are the ones with cream and jam? Do you mean like a cream tea? Like a Devon cream tea? Is that what you're talking about now? And actually, you were going to mention that. I know, right? For a minute, I thought I haven't imagined this. Someone's got to remember it. I see, not a fever dream, Froggus. Everybody else says it is. Yeah. Thank you, Lee. Chris Morris. Yes. I know, Jimmy. Cake is jolly dangerous, isn't it? Maybe we need to end the Jaffa cake discussion right now. Look what it did to Marie Antoinette. Yeah. Moochie just got here. Okay. You'll have to watch it on catch up then, won't you? Yeah, I'm sorry, Kaluna. For breakfast, you've got to have chips and Jaffa cakes now. This is like advertising, isn't it? If only McVitie's realised the power I had. Wahaha! Can I make a fortune? Will I have a secret underground lair? No, but I will give people very odd food cravings. Yes. There was a cartoon called The Biscuits when you were a kid. Skip, was it animated? Was the theme tune? Was it that? Because if it was, I might kind of remember it. And if it wasn't, then I think that's the fever dream that Froggus is talking about. Human, I think I'm going to need to lay down after this. And it's all of my own doing. Apple user, you just bought a Freddo for £2. Outrageous! When I come to power, they will be 10p and not a penny more. And everyone will be entitled. You'll have a weekly ration. Everyone, from the moment they're born till the moment they die, will have a weekly ration of Freddos. And if they need to buy more than that weekly Freddo ration, they will be merely 10 pence each. Do you know what? It's about this moment that I feel really sorry for anyone who doesn't know what a Freddo is and doesn't know why it's so important. That they're so expensive now. Muju again, yes, I say chips and Jaffa cakes like it's a bad thing. No, not at all. Not at all. Oh, Lee, Bailey's Weetabix. Don't start that again. Warm or cold, though? Yvonne, you used to work for United Biscuits. I mean, is that a thing? They sound like crime fighters. Come, United Biscuits, we'll solve everything. We'll break out the biscuits, put the kettle on, and there is no disaster that can't be solved. Thank you, Skip. Little dogs. Okay. Oh, Jimmy, Tunnock's tea cakes. They are a bit weird. You've got a really, really fancy one to eat one. Yeah. Bailey's and Weetabix's Christmas brekkie. Oh, we're full circle. We're right back to Christmas now, aren't we? Froggers, we're all going to need an app. At the very least. Hello, Matthew. There used to be 5p? Nikki, we can dream. We can dream. Kaluna, did I say... Yes, Kaluna, about an hour ago. I did say I was going to announce some spooky season live things that we're going to do. Do we have to pay? Yes, there'll be Freddo stamps. Yes. Yes, Jimmy. Not Frodo's. They're like a national thing. They owned cars. Wow. United Biscuits. Yes, I remember penny sweets, Nikki. Oh, 11,000. Thank you, Paula. Fred. Mutu, hush! They're not even that good chocolate. Wars have been fought over less. Jimmy, Mars used to be 17p. Now you need a mortgage. I know, right? Whitaker's chocolate. Better than a Freddo. That's not really saying much, I guess. Anyway, Paula, can we start a war? You're feeling peckish. At this rate, Apple user, we might just have to try and live in Freddo's. Oh yeah, Jimmy's cannibalism. Chomps and fudge bars. Yes, they only used to be 10p as well. And then it was 12. Then it was 15. You had to Google it, Yvonne. Yes, it's a frog. It's a frog, very much in the same way that I'm a monkey. If you have a few too many to drink, squint and turn your head to the side, it all makes sense. Oh, Galaxy Ripple. Oh, get you Anachronista. 2013, the machines have risen and the Freddo Wars have begun. Crunchies are good, Apple user, yeah. Anyway, everyone, I'm going to have to wrap this live up, but just so that I don't disappoint Kaluna, I am going to mention some of the things that's going to be going on for Spooky Month because it's exciting. So, Reese's, I'd see Yvonne, yes. Anyway, no, come on, fruit and nut. Really, Paula? That's boring chocolate. That's old people chocolate. That's chocolate for people who are still trying to be healthy about it, who are completely in denial. Come on. Anyway, Spooky Month. Yes. Oh, curly whirlies. I know, I couldn't do it now. I mean, why do you think my teeth are like they are? Too many curly whirlies as a child. Pigs in blankets, agreed, Apple user. Anyway, Anachronistic, you want rhubarb and custard for tomorrow? I'll see what I can do. Maybe for Monday, Anachronista, but tomorrow I'm going to try and include as many of our escape room stickers so that you can use like bear and noodles and stuff. But I'll see about rhubarb and custard. Is that like the sweet or like the cartoon? I think I've missed that whole conversation, Anachronista. Anyway, for Spooky Month, some of the lives that we will have to look forward to. We will be able to look forward to a seance with Dead Carl where we will get Dead Carl's voice back. If only for the... Not rhubarb and custard. Right, I'm completely lost now, Anachronista. Apple user Aero is good, but only the mint Aero. Ordinary plain chocolate Aero is just boring. And don't get me started on orange. Anyway, there will be a seance where we will be able to talk to Dead Carl properly we'll be able to have a full conversation. So be thinking of anything you might need to ask Ed Carl. I will also do some more tarot with a very special Halloween tarot deck. Yeah. So be prepared for questions that you want to ask the ancestors. And then what I'm also hoping we're going to try is a little bit, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do a scavenger hunt. Which means I'm going to have lots of spooky things and I'm going to ask you to find your versions of those spooky things. So I think what I'm going to have to do is at some point I'm going to have to carefully select several of you to participate. And when this time comes, I will probably be asking patrons first, live subscribers second, and then everybody else third. So, because I think I can share with quite a few people on live now, so I can literally go, everybody, get out your pumpkins, although that's probably not... Knowing what you lot are like, I'm not going to be doing that. But I will go, get out your pumpkins, and then we'll have you all on screen, and you'll go, scurry off and come back with your pumpkins. You'll go, ta-da, like that. So what do we think about that? Oh, hello, Chloe. You've made it. You didn't get your notification. I know, it's crap, isn't it? TikTok has been very, very glitchy for me this week. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we've got to look forward to, and that's all the humans thought of so far. So what she will do is when the time comes, she will probably... Whoa! Don't I look angelic? Thank you, Kaluna. So those are the sorts of things that we've got planned for Spooky Month. It'll be very exciting. I know, Frogs, I'm going to select very, very carefully. The thing is that I'm guessing that not everybody is going to want to participate like that. And that, that everybody can participate just, without being on screen or being part of the live or whatever. So we'll see nearer the time. And we could admire everybody's pumpkins live. I've got a lovely bunch of pumpkins. Oh, went very Eliza Doolittle there, didn't I? Eh? Fun plans, Paula? Yes, fun plans. Mutu in my eyes coming loose. How dare you? Do you know what? I think that's the sturdiest they've been in a long time, actually. Yeah, Nikki, I'm guessing that not everyone's going to want to get their pumpkins out. My fair Zoola, all I want is a room somewhere. Anyway, let's not. So, I missed a moustache. Oh, Chloe, did I? Oh dear, is it because I was checking my eyes? Oh, sorry. Hello, Sarah. You're scared yet interested. Sarah, that's why most people join me. Something about being scared so you don't want to look away. But unfortunately, I am coming to the end of my live now. I usually start like an hour before. So I'm going to try and wrap this up. Paula, we need Zoola the musical. Do we? Lots of glamour, lots of pizzazz, and the odd heart-tugging ballad. I need a power ballad. Is there a power ballad that's all about, a poor, lonely, well, not lonely, a poor, talented space monkey trying to make their way in a harsh galaxy? That's what I mean. No, Yvonne, Pumpkins isn't... Pumpkins isn't code. It just sounded kind of like it might be. Chloe, you missed it. Yes, on Monday we do have our special sub-only live, hosted by the human. Have we said that the human is singing? Have we? I'm like Avenue Cube but more disjointed. None taken, Kaluna. Honestly. Anyway, can we get a? I don't think so. Thank you for joining me, Sarah. But I am going to try and leave, which, as we know, is quite tricky to do. Paula, I do not want to know that you're polishing your pumpkin. Thank you. Miss Saigon, guess the tune with the human. Chloe, it'll be a lot harder than when Dead Carl does it. Trust me. I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. Paula, I'm pleased that you're stopping yourself there. Good question, Mr. Werewolf Dude. I tell you what, why not? Everyone have a think. Have a think what songs need to be in the musical of Me. Luna, it'd be awesome as long as there's no audience participation. I think I'd be scared of audience participation. Sock Monkey, why are you showing me Zelo's butthole? I mean, look, too many hearts and stars there. Jesus Zoola superstar. Maybe. Please, everybody do think. I think we've got a whole spin-off here. Dead Carl should be the most scared of audience participation. It takes time for the arms to grow, you know. Yeah. The Zoola of the opera is here. Oh my goodness, don't I have some fucking range? Hey? Could it be a children's TV theme? Is it properly, like, proper musical stuff? And everything in between. God, I'm good. Right, anyway, everyone. Anyway, everybody. I know, Anacris, if you closed your eyes, you'd have been so confused, wouldn't you? Anyway, everyone, I'm afraid it really is time for me to wrap up now. So, of course, thank you all for joining me. Without you, I'm just insane on my own. With you all, we're all complete fucking fruitcakes together. Global fruitcakes. Shine on. Do fruitcakes shine? I mean, they kind of glisten. Maybe I'm overthinking the analogy a little bit. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for the whopping amount of likes there. We hit 12k. Zoola of Penzance. I'm a very model of a modern Major General. Was that the Pirates of Penzance or was that another one? I don't know. But wow, well, how's that for range, right? So everyone, please go polish your pumpkins. Do whatever it is you do. Go and enjoy your fries and Jaffa cakes and Marmite. If that was Pirates, excellent. And you can join Raz 4 p.m. UK time tomorrow for another escape room. And same time, you can join the Human on Monday for a sub-only live. So if you're not a sub, get subbed. Frogis, thank you for the heart-farting corgi. Thank you. And yeah, don't forget the whole t-shirt thing. Free shipping if they're in the UK. Link in profile. So yeah, I think that just about does it, everyone. And the designs leave at the end of the month. Yeah, new designs of Spooky Month, which I will tell you more about at some time. But not now, though. So thank you, everyone, for joining me. It's a pleasure. But I'm afraid now it's time for the Finger of Doom. So go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday, whatever that may be. Fill it with Jaffa cakes. Failing that, have some Weetabix and Baileys. Farewell, everybody. Oh, the sound of Zoola. The hills are alive with the sound of Zoola. Now that I like. And I'll leave you on that. Farewell, everybody. Farewell.